Welcome to JD Fantasy Football. Guys, if you want to win your championship this year, you've got to tune in with us. Jordan Cordova is one of a kind, and he knows everything about fantasy football. I'm David Lamson. What's going on, Jordan?
Hey, what's going on, Dave? Beautiful day we have here. Just another week closer to the draft, another week closer to the season. It is go time right now.
Yes, I need football in my life. I need cooler weather. The South is humid and horrible right now. I need it all. I need it all in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sporting my Green Bay Packers jersey today. We bought tickets to Lambeau Field, Packers Vikings in
Love that.
November.
Love that.
So,
That's gonna be fun for you.
oh, dude,
I'm representing, college is coming up. Number 6 in the nation, Notre Dame. Let's go, baby.
yeah, never sure what you're gonna get out of Notre Dame. Hopefully, they have a good year for you.
Hey, listen, we made it to the national championship last year. Still have our returning running back. I am pumped for Notre Dame football this year. They
What?
play right off the gate, number 6, and they play number 10, Miami, first week.
Okay,
So,
Miami looks good, man.
yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Well, there's a lot. I think they're doing some Sunday games. There's going to be a lot of fun ones. LSU plays Clemson. It's like number, I don't know, 9 versus number 3 or something like that. How does Arch Manning and the new number 1 Texas Longhorns look this year?
Apparently, the defense is very legitimate. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, not sure if anyone's gonna be able to deal with them.
No.
Well, let's talk fantasy football. So last time we went over wide receivers, top 10
Hmm.
wide receivers, and I think we had some good takes, some interesting takes last time. Let's talk about running backs today.
All right.
So, Jordan, we're going to go from 10 to 1. Give me your number 10 running back in fantasy football for 2025.
My number 10 running back in fantasy football is going to be the Mr. Bucky Irving. I think he's definitely going to be in that top 10. He has a lot of potential with catching it. Last year was dominant running the ball. He's quick. I think that Rashad White will not be a thing this year as much as it was like last year. There was a ton of split, especially early on in the season, and Bucky Irving still had a phenomenal season. So I still think that he will have a great season, a good season. So I have him at my top 10.
Yeah, definitely a running back one for that team.
Hmm.
My top 10, my number 10 is Jonathan Taylor. It is very obvious that the Colts have all kinds of problems, and he is going to be carrying the rock a lot for them. So I think Jonathan Taylor is the top 10 running back. And if you're targeting him, I suggest not letting him slip past the third round.
Yeah. Who do you have at number 9 here?
Number 9, I've got Josh Jacobs. Probably a little regression from last year. I mean, they're going to run him as much as they did last year, but it's hard to believe he'll have that same success in the end zone. Um, but yeah, I look forward to Josh Jacobs, number 9.
Yeah,
Who'd you number 9, Jordan?
number 9 for me is going to be Devon Achan.
Yeah.
Almost out of my top 10. The only reason I don't is because I think Jonathan Taylor, the Colts are going to be bad. We know what Anthony Richardson is. He's proven it for 2 years. We know what Daniel Jones is. He's proven it for more than that. I don't think he will. Weirdly enough, Daniel Jones is a runner, right? So I think when you have running quarterbacks who can run, essentially, I think that hurts the running back a little bit more in that factor. Um, so I don't know. I have Jonathan Taylor right outside, but I do think Devon Achan still has some value. He's a high risk, high reward type of guy, but it's hard to say. Like I think it would be running back 9 where I'm comfortable, and that's where I think he will fall around if he stays semi healthy this year. He does have explosiveness. He is able to catch the ball, so that catching capability as well is a huge one for him. Um, but I can't put him in my top 5 because I mean I just don't think I think with the injury and how much time it could take for him to potentially get back to full strength, I think it's hard to put him any higher than 9.
Who's your 8?
My 8 this year is going to be Ashton Jeanty.
Ah.
So I know, outside of popular belief, I know we saw him run over 2 backup San Francisco players last week, and it was great to see. But the first week he didn't look great. This team will be better, but with Geno Smith, I think they throw a little bit more. Anything we learned with Pete Carroll and having Marshawn Lynch is that he would rather throw the ball for success than run it down your throat with Marshawn Lynch. Ashton Jeanty is just the rookie version of that, I think. But I'd like to have it be proven. To me, I don't know if he's fully proven. I don't know if this new Raider squad's fully proven underneath Pete Carroll. So that's why I put him at 8. He could definitely be a top 5 running back this year, but I see it at 8, and I just don't see it proven. And it's also a risky pick for your first round pick.
Yeah, I've got Jeanty outside my top 10 just because of the unknowns with him, and mostly the Raiders. Are they going to be winning in a lot of games? I think they're going to be a lot of throwing situations.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of bounced him out. My number 8 is Alvin Kamara. New Orleans is going to be a dumpster fire, and especially for the first half of the year, there were a lot of times when the Saints, even with a bad quarterback, targeted him as the first progression for the quarterback. There's a lot. He would be out running in the route tree as the first option. So I still think Kamara is going to get plenty of touches both in the air and on the ground for New Orleans.
Yeah,
he was fantastic last year, and I don't see him slowing down until they phone it in and shut him down.
I agree. So who's your number 7? Right, we're on 7 now.
Yeah, Chase Brown, man. I'm on the Chase Brown bandwagon. I think that they are going to be utilizing him a lot. I think they're going to run the ball a lot, just like last year. He was wonderful last year, so I expect him to return to that.
Yeah, absolutely. At my number 7, I have Derrick Henry at number 7 for me. I think Derrick Henry is going to have another great season. He gets so used so much. He's so durable. Is this the year that he finally kind of slows down? I don't know if last year showed that he has that in him. But I really like the running back class in this top 10 this year. I think there's a lot of really fun ones, even really up to the top 14, 15 are really fun. So it's kind of hard. But I think Derrick Henry will be number 7 this year.
Okay.
More because I like some of these other guys. Josh Jacobs is my 6.
Okay.
Phenomenal ending of the year last year. I think once he found his stride, and really once Green Bay found because last year, right, Josh Jacobs is the first year on that team.
Yeah.
They're trying to find their mojo of who are we as a team. Realize later on in the year, actually, we're a running team. As much as we like Jordan Love, we want to give the ball to Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid to give it to him inside the 5 in red zone carries and stuff like that. So I think he could, even if he does go down just a little bit in the touchdown field, I still think he potentially, with how much workload he could have, I think he will potentially be in that top 6 spot.
Yeah, he's fantastic. My number 6 is Bucky Irving. I love Bucky. I'm high on him. If he's sitting there in the second round, he's mine. I love Bucky. He's going to be. That is a high-powered offense, and they are going to give it to him every way they can. So very excited for what the Buccaneers do with Bucky.
Yeah, I am. My number 5 here. I just have to get this out.
Let's hear
it. Chase Brown, dude. I am so high on Chase Brown right now. I love Chase Brown. I think I would take him over Derrick Henry. I think I'd take him over Jonathan Taylor almost in my eyes. I think he's going to have such a great year. When in the second half of the season, he was averaging 20 points per game. The last 8 weeks of the year, he's definitely a 3-down back. Now, a lot of competition. He has that lead back role, and they were at their best when he was getting the rock, and he catches the crap out of the ball. I think the first preseason game in the first series, he caught like 2 or 3 passes just in the series that he was in. I just think he's a great pick. He could definitely be a top 3, sneaky top 3, top 2 fucking running back this year, and it would not surprise me one bit.
So just thinking about that, you're sitting at the 6th position in our draft, and you were very high on Chase Brown. Is there a universe where you pick
Chase Brown first pick? No.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy here. Okay, there's a lot of good. There's a lot. I love Chase Brown.
Right.
At the pick that he is potentially going for. So.
Right. Okay.
But yeah,
my
what about
number
you?
5 is Derrick Henry. I think a similar story that you told about Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry. There were drives in the early part of last year where the Ravens didn't even have him on the field, especially that first game when that final drive, Derrick Henry's just on the sideline for no reason. They learned quickly they needed to get him out there, and he's durable, man. He stays in shape. He runs away from linebackers. He's amazing. So yeah, he's going to repeat. It's Lamar had an enormous season last year. A lot of an argument that he should have been the MVP. So it's likely that he could do that again. He'll probably regress a little bit, and that's just good news for Henry. Just one or two more touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that. Who do you got at number 4?
I got CMC, man. I got CMC. I'm buying the whole narrative of healthy Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire 49ers team is banged up except for him right now. So he's going to be carrying the rock a lot early for that team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's your number 4, man?
My number 4 is the one, the only Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
I know he's on the run heavy offense, but he had a lot of usage last year. Statistically, the more you have that many touches in a year, there's a chance you're hurt or digress the next year. Now, do not get me wrong, dude's a freak. So I could eat these words absolutely. But I just think, it's hard to repeat that type of season again. I don't know if he's going to 360 hurdle anybody this year.
He'll do it.
So, but yeah, so I think he's number 4. And once again, any of these top 4 people that you pick could easily be a number 1, number 2 quarterback or running back in the league.
Well, yeah. And I mean, I've got him a little higher, but if I want my first round pick to be almost risk free, and Saquon has proven to be very durable in his career, takes great care of himself. And yeah, he toted the rock a lot all the way to the Super Bowl for them. So he's I like that. So he's your 4?
Yeah.
Who's your 3?
My 3 is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be wonderful. Only reason I don't have him at number 2 is because there is David Montgomery on that team. If not, Jahmyr Gibbs goes in my 2 or 1 spot. Absolutely, all the time. But he does have David Montgomery on that team that takes a lot of opportunities from him. When David Montgomery is not playing and he's the full guy, he's definitely the number 1 running back every week. He is RB1 in my opinion. But it just shows how good he is with catching and getting in the end zone and stuff, that I would put him at number 3. We're putting him at number 3 or 4 even. And the guy's not even he's A and B. I mean, they literally have nicknames, Sonic and Knuckles. Like that's how much they play together, or how much they play the same as each other. So I have to put him at 3, but I still think if anything ever happens to David Montgomery, he will be running back 1.
The Lions, they've got some issues with some guys departing on their offensive line, but they still have one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. If anything, they're going to be more pass heavy, and I think that favors Gibbs over Montgomery. I think he'll get a lot more downage because he is a pass catcher, and he's just explosive. I mean, we're ripping off 10-yard runs on fourth down when they're going
Yeah.
for it. So yeah, I like Gibbs is my 3 as well. So yeah, a lot to be excited about him. He's durable. He's going to get plenty of touches, and they're going to be up in a lot of games. So he's going to just run out that clock for him. Montgomery's more of the goal line guy, but he'll still get plenty of. You got to look. He's probably getting 4 or 5 catches a game on top of 50, 60 yards at least.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
good anchor for your team.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's your number 2?
Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon's my 2. I expect a little regression, but that is unless Jalen Hurts has just done something I haven't heard about. They're still going to run the rock, and that option is just nasty. I mean, you tell me which duo is worse, Saquon and Hurts, or um, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. I mean, that's just a horrible nightmare when you face those guys, and they'll do it again.
Yeah.
The holes that Saquon's running through with that offensive line are just massive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Love it.
Love that. Love that.
Who's your number one, man? Oh, number
My
two,
number
number two.
2 is the man, the myth, the legend. He's coming off of an injury all year, pretty much all year long. The guy is known for injury, season-ending injury, number 1 running back. Season-ending injury, number 1 running back. He's got to be Christian McCaffrey,
Right.
right? You got to believe he's healthy. I haven't heard anything that says he's not healthy right now. When he did come off of the Achilles or whatever tendonitis that he had last year, he was getting back into form. And it's not that it just because he hit his knee on pretty much cement with how hard the field was is why he got re-injured. So it's not even like that was the main culprit of his injury coming into or going out for the season for the rest of the year there. So I truly believe he could be healthy this year. They're going to use the crap out of him. If we know anything about Kyle Shanahan, it's that he's going to beat and abuse that running back as much as possible.
Yep.
So I think he has a full year, and 2, I want him at 2, but I mean, he could potentially be the number 1 running back again. He catches the ball. He's fast. He runs the ball well. It's just, he's overall can be a league winner for you if he stays healthy.
Give me your number 1, man. Let's hear it.
I mean, I think we both know, right? There's no reason to hide. I think we both have Bijan Robinson.
Yep.
Ever since Arthur Smith has gotten out of town, he's obviously become the focus of the Atlanta Falcons. He catches, he runs, he's quick, he can pretty much do everything. I mean, I think he had a bad starting of last season, first few weeks and stuff like that. But then after that, just pretty much took off and never looked back. And I wish I could get Bijan Robinson. If I wasn't at 6, I would love to have Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, as long as Penix stays healthy, I think Bijan will do just fine with Penix as quarterback. I'm liking Bijan a lot. It's been interesting. So in all these mock drafts I've been doing, haven't had Bijan fall to me many times at 4. But when it happens, I can't believe it. It's Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'm at 6. I have gotten pretty much Saquon's dropped to me. Jahmyr Gibbs has dropped to me. Even Christian McCaffrey, obviously he's there a lot when I'm drafting, but Bijan has never, not one time ever. I've done probably 80 mock drafts and not one time, even in beginner PPR ranks or anything like these guys could be picking the craziest picks in the first round. And Bijan will never drop to me at 6.
Yeah, so I've done 3 times he's dropped to me.
That is crazy.
Got my numbers here. 3 times he's dropped to me. I've never gotten Jamar Chase.
No, that guy's number 1, number 2. Like, those are the 2 guys I think will not drop past. Now, we'll see where, I think, big question. But Justin Jefferson's back in training camp today, guys. But where does he drop? Does he drop to me? Do I pick him? I don't know. We'll see.
CeeDee Lamb's looking a lot nicer at 4, my friend.
Yeah. So
I wanted to ask you. So we're doing running backs, and we've gone through our top 10, but there are a few guys that are new on the scene, a couple rookies that are getting the attention. So Omarion Hampton
Mm-hmm.
for the Patriots, getting a lot of love. I've got him rated fourth round. If he's there in the fourth round, he's never there in the fourth round. People are
Mm-hmm.
taking him as their second or third pick. Um, what do you think of Omarion?
Marion's going to be a good running back. I mean, the only thing that really scares me is J.K. Dobbins. If he's healthy, how much time does he take from? I know they love Amarian, but J.K. they got him for a reason, right? Like you'd have to think he had a pretty good season.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, J.K. Dobbins. No, he's on the. Who's competing for? It's Najee Harris. I'm sorry, they went and got Najee Harris. I mean, he's hurt. His eye's all messed up. So how long is his eye out for though? Like, do we know? Like that's the question mark. Because once he does come back, is he then the third down back, or he's the goal line back? How much touchdowns does he take? How many touches is he taking from him?
Yeah, it's going to be. I think it'll be a pass heavy offense with Drake May, and Drake May also does a good bit of running himself. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll be interesting to see how much. But the words that I'm hearing about Hampton are he's just a tough physical runner that likes impact. He's looked great in camp.
Yeah.
So I think that's interesting. People are very
Wait,
high
are you
on
talking
him.
about Amarian Hampton or Travion Henderson?
I was talking about Omarion Hampton. Am I?
Gotcha.
Did I
You're
talk?
mixing it up. Because Drake May, right? That's New England. That's Travion Henderson. Amarian Hampton is on the San Diego Chargers
Oh
or Los
shit!
Angeles Chargers.
Gonna have to edit that out.
I thought I tell you so. Like if we go into the live, I don't
Yeah.
want
Oh, he is
you
on the
know.
Chargers. So yeah,
Yeah,
I was talking about Travion Henderson.
yeah. Travion Henderson looks great. He looks phenomenal. But then that's another one, Ramondre Stevenson. How much time does that cut out of him? He's not
Yeah.
like, yeah, could he get hurt? But he has been the guy for so long. So that's the only thing that scares me now. He looks amazing. Marion Hampton looks amazing too.
Omarion Hampton it gets the opportunity to be a part of Harbaugh's deal.
And that
That's
guy's a runner.
that's good for him.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's interesting. But I see him going third round a lot.
Yeah.
Omarion.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he does. He goes, it's, even when it comes back to me, typically, I think he's still there, but it's not soon after that it goes after my pick. So,
Yeah, and it's typically right after Josh Allen and
yeah.
uh,
Josh Allen and
Lamar are off the board.
Lamar, Jalen Hurts, I think it's on that group.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is in that group. How
Um,
early are you going quarterback in this thing?
so I've gone back and forth because um, I think in the second round, if I can't get another RB1, RB1.5, then I don't like my wide receivers in that
Mm-hmm.
range.
Mm-hmm.
If Ladd's gone, if Brock Bowers is gone, if Trey McBride is gone, um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'll get into that Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson thing in the third round.
Yeah, I can see. I
Because
can
who
see that.
am I going to get? Devonte Adams, like unknown. What's he going to be able to do?
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback situation's a mess. Um, I love Tyreek, so maybe I take Tyreek, but yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Uh, but if I can get Josh Jacobs or Jonathan Taylor there at the third pick, then I don't have a shot at getting Allen and Lamar, and I can just I'm happy with who I can get because after that, sign me up for uh, Dak in the eighth or
Yeah.
yeah, there's plenty of guys later in the draft that I
Oh yeah, Kyler Murray's still out there. There's
AJ
still
McCarthy in the
Bo
11th,
Nix. Like there's a lot of
Drake
still
May,
like later
Justin
on
Herbert. Yeah,
choices for you to get. So
yeah. So are you picking them under any circumstance?
yeah. Yeah, I am. There's a lot of circumstances that I pick them, to be honest with you. There's a lot there's all really the top three would have to be gone for me to change it up, which is fine. And I have the adjustment. I know who I would pick in that
Yeah.
round. But I think I'm waiting until round 3 and we'll see how everyone else is. Because like if everyone's picking great quarterbacks already, there's still going to be some good meat on the bone. Like if I can get, even if I can get like in 3rd round at my pick at 6, if I
Yeah.
can get, if Davante Adams drops to me, it's like, okay, I'm kind of, that gives me kind of good value, even though he's unknown at 6,
Right.
I think. But that's if like obviously all the quarterbacks are gone at that point. So,
Right.
and then there's some other ones that can drop to me at that point that I'm kind of okay with, or do I take a reach on another running back stuff? There's a few things that I would do in that case, but typically, if I can, in a perfect world, I would try to take one of those top 3. I've gotten a Lamar Jackson a lot.
Yeah, me too.
A lot. Like he's dropped to me a lot, and so is Jaden Daniels. So, which I'm cool with, and even Josh Allen's dropped to me a few times.
I got Jaden rated as a 4th rounder to me, and it's not likely that he'll make it there because I'm drafting in the 4th spot, so I've got to wait to the end of the 4th round. So
Oh,
I've
you won't. I'll tell
yeah,
you right now.
I've not drafted him one time.
I pick him in the 3rd. I think I mean, I guess we're kind of in a different situation, but I think Jaden Daniels has just I mean, even today, he didn't, preseason, didn't have to throw a single ball, just ran a 14-yard touchdown in and then went off the field, right? Like, he just has that capability so much. Brian Robinson Jr. is probably going to be traded.
I
So,
don't want any stock in him.
well, I
None.
think he didn't show up. So I think he's traded. I think he's going somewhere else.
I don't want any stock in him. Yeah, speaking of him, I love who they brought in to
Which one?
he's a rookie, right?
Oh, the 7th round pick, the guy. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh man, it's a crazy last name.
He's fun.
Did you watch the game tonight? Did you see
Uh-uh.
oh dude, they have a receiver on there. They had a receiver on there. Tinsley? Dude made like back to back amazing catches. One turnaround, caught it like over here while like doing a 360, trying to turn around to grab it. And
Wow.
then he had another one that just over the top, toe tap in the back of the end zone. And they scored. It was, they got some pretty good talent there. And it just made me think, I'm like, who's going to really take that? Like, I guess he could become the 3rd wide receiver. I mean, he's not going to replace T. Higgins. He's not going to
No.
replace, Jamar Chase, obviously.
But Eckler's stock went up big time.
Yeah, I mean it does, but they have like that rookie. They have what's his name? Ramirez Jr. or whatever his name is. So I mean they also had like a lot of I felt like really good, not really good, but they have some really good potential running backs that they might use too. But I mean Austin Eckler is definitely worth the try to grab, because what if he does become the number 1 and shows a little bit more of what he used to be?
Just where I'm seeing him drafted, Eckler's being drafted 10th, 11th round. People like him as a sleeper, and I think if he's there around 10 or 11, I'm absolutely going to scoop him up.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking. 11 carries, 45 yards. But Chris Rodriguez Jr., 6 carries, 62 yards, 10.3 average out there. Mr. Samuels.
Oh.
1 carry for 19 yards.
Skinny Debo.
Yeah. So.
Kind of a crowded backfield right there.
Yeah, I don't want any piece of it. Like, for how late they're going, I mean, Chris Rodriguez Jr. at the end could be a good snag, or Merritt could be a good snag.
Eckler
it's definitely not something you want to have.
Debo gets hurt.
Yeah, and Debo, I like Debo Samuels in this draft. I mean, it'll be interesting to kind of see what Debo Samuels will get out of this whole thing.
Yeah, looking at who's people are loving is Caleb Johnson for the Broncos.
Yeah, but here's the biggest problem here, folks.
Yeah.
Watch out for Caleb Johnson. I have 0 pieces of Caleb Johnson in any of my drafts. I'll tell you
What's your
why.
concerns with Caleb?
Arthur Smith.
Oh,
That's my problem with Caleb. Even in the preseason, he's proving that he's going to split time heavily with Caleb Johnson. I don't think he ever becomes the Bijan Robinson we want. I don't think Arthur Smith is capable of doing it. He wants to have multiple quarterback or running backs running through. It would scare me to pick him up, even though I think he has the potential to be a great person. I think the coaching will limit that.
I've been seeing him go 5th round.
Yeah.
People are high on him.
Yeah, I haven't tried to pick. I've been burnt once from Arthur Smith. I will not be burnt again.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get a lot of carries. Mind you, he did get a lot of carries today or this weekend. He got 11 carries compared, but Jaylen Warren's not playing. So, I mean, you just still don't know what that limitations will be between the guys.
Yeah.
So
Interesting. Any other running backs floating out there that you're interested in? Any warnings? Stay away from this guy.
I would stay away from Breece Hall. I'd stay away from this whole Jets offense. It looks like an absolute disaster this year. They're
Garrett
getting
Wilson?
worse. Yeah.
Woo.
I think somehow they're getting worse. I don't know how that's possible. Breece Hall is even in the preseason. Once again, another example of he split in major time with people. So Breece Hall is someone I stay away from as well. I don't touch him.
Travis
I'd rather go in
Etienne?
that receiver. I like Travis Etienne where he's getting picked. I
Well,
think he's a great selection there.
if he makes
Potentially
it to
could
the
be
8th round, he's mine.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, dude, absolutely. Well, you better hope it's not coming back this way because if he
Yeah,
makes
it's
it to
like,
the 8th round, I
yeah,
will be
that
picking
is.
Travis Etienne.
Yeah, you'll pick right before me.
Yeah, so I like Travis Etienne a lot as a backup running back with a lot of potential. That's what you're kind of picking him up to do, is to be the potential to kind of get into that roster spot and stuff like that. So, or potential, me. I always look up for them trade baits. Who can I get out? Who can I get out for when I need something, when an injury happens, and I have like a nice like Travis Etienne's actually becoming even a top 12 running back. It's like, okay, cool.
Dude, you're scheming already, man.
I'm always scheming.
already.
I'm always scheming. Starts with the draft. Who is appetizing enough that somebody wants him, right?
You would draft to trade, man. That's so classic.
I do some, like, my bench is definitely a lot like, hey, I need them for buys. So these aren't bad picks for buys. But at the same time, I'm like, these guys would be amazing to try to trade out if I need to. I mean, you got to keep your options open, right? Injuries happen all season long.
Yeah.
Stuff happens all the time. You got to have options to be able to pivot in mid-season if you pick up Christian McCaffrey and he goes out for the season. Now, how do I pivot from there?
Yeah, man. Well, either way it goes, I'm ready for it. I'm very excited for fantasy football. Running backs make or break your season. So make sure you guys tune into us all season long. Make sure you get Jordan's picks each week and try not to listen to me as much. Any other advice before we close this out, Jordan?
I think I said it last time, but I just can't emphasize it enough. There's no need to quarterback panic pick. Just remember that, guys. You don't need to pick up a quarterback 2 rounds before they're actually being drafted, because it's like that's where it's going. Yeah, don't panic pick. That's my advice. Like running backs start going off and everyone started, oh my gosh. And then you're like, boom. Then I end up picking like Breece Hall in round 4. And it's like, what did I just do?
I saw a video of a guy, they're doing their fantasy draft live, and he thought he had selected Bijan Robinson, but instead he selected Brian Robinson Jr.
Oh, yeah, that's
number 1 overall.
Oof. Brutal.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, man, it's going to be fun. I can't wait.
I'm so pumped. This is
All
my
right,
favorite time
guys.
of the year. This is Christmas to me. Like it's Christmas all year long or all season long. So I'm
they,
ready.
they just better not mess up red zone, man. They better not.
Who needs get the
I
pass? I'm
love
telling you,
red zone, man.
dude. The NFL pass is where it's at, bro. You put 4 games up at the same time, and then I mean, love my wife. We had another TV that we didn't like really use, so we bring it into the living room and put another 4 games on in the morning. Or you got 8 games. You're on your phone, fantasy. You see a red zone. Which game is it? Boom, click into it. Watch the red zone. Beep, go out back to all 8 games rolling.
Dude, give me my commercial free football, man. Sign me up.
Yeah, I mean that's great. It is amazing. I don't know if it's going to be commercial free for
Eesh,
very
better
long.
not.
ESPN, right? ESPN just bought them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ugh. All
let's
right,
go.
guys. We're gonna hop over to TikTok. Make sure you guys check us out on our TikTok lives, especially for the start sits going throughout the season, where Jordan just goes through all the crazy advice that people want. He's excellent. So make sure you tune in.
Awesome. Peace out, guys.
Sorry, pushed the wrong button.